Hi, I'm Krishna. This is day 23 of 30 days of understanding the modern AI stack. So in this video, we're talking about tool calling. What it really is, why today's AI is better than older AI, and how this makes the agents actually useful instead of just chatty. Let's start with something most people have noticed. If you have used ChatGPT or Gemini over the past few years, you might have seen those videos or posts where it gives completely wrong answers, like telling the wrong result for a simple math multiplication, or even counting the number of characters in a word incorrectly. That happened because older models weren't using any tools. They were just predicting the next word. A language model is trained to say the next most probable word based on patterns in data. That's how it works. But that doesn't mean it knows facts or can calculate precisely. When you ask something like what's 1803 multiplied by 2811, the model would guess the answer. And sometimes, not sometimes, but mostly, it would make a mistake. That's called a hallucination, a confident but wrong output. Think about yourself for a second. If someone asks you what's 28 multiplied by 11, that's simple. Let's say 28 multiplied by 80. You don't sit there and grind the numbers in your head. You take out a calculator. And if you want to know who's the education minister of India, if you don't know it, you won't be like, let me use all of my brain power and generate one or create one. You just Google it. Humans use tools all the time to get accurate, real information. So why should AI be any different? This is where tool calling comes in. When a model sees a question that needs something beyond text generation, it switches from let me guess to let me call the right tool. If you have used ChatGPT or Gemini recently, you probably have seen this status wala text, like running Python code, using calculator, calling search tool. This is the AI telling you, I'm not guessing this. I'm using the right tool to get it right. And that's why modern AI is dramatically more accurate. When you ask a question, the model goes through a small internal checklist. Can I answer this with text alone? If not, which tool solves it? Generate a structured call, usually JSON. Your backend runs the tool. Model uses the tool result to fetch the answer. The model does not run tools itself. It only outputs instructions for what tools should run and with what parameters. This separation is what makes the system predictable, safe, and reliable. Hallucinations happen when AI answers things it shouldn't answer from memory. Tool calling puts guardrails around the model. Like for maths, use calculator. For factual thing, search. For database, SQL query. For retrieval, vector DB. The AI stops hallucinating because it has actual sources of truth to fall back on. It's basically teaching a model that it doesn't have to pretend it knows everything. To get started with tool calling, you can build simple tools like calculator function, weather lookup, calendar checker, Python code runner, etc. Today we have multiple ways to build tool calling systems. OpenAI agents, Gemini tool calling, LangGraph, best for complex agents, LangChain, it's good for RAG systems. So yeah, it's best to start with something simple like Python script, then to move to OpenAI agents and or Gemini tool calling. And I'm currently building a small voice-based agent for myself. I speak at this reminder, check free time tomorrow, summarize my notes, run this code. The backend detects the intent, and the model chooses the right tool. Nothing fancy, but a great way to learn tool calling from scratch. Once you build a small one like this, I guess you understand 80% of agentic AI. That's tool calling, the moment where AI stopped hallucinating and started acting like a practical assistant. In the next video, we'll probably do a walkthrough of the project. See you in the next video. Let's do it.